Good afternoon. You know, every day it's a great day to be a Washingtonian. One of the reasons is that we are always inventing the future. And every time we do that to lead the world forward, it's an exciting day. I've been in Washington long enough to remember the Boeing 707, when Tex Johnson did the barrel roll of the 707 and led an entire new generation of technology that revolutionized the aerospace industry. Isn't it great to be here today in Vigor, in Seattle, Washington, which is going to revolutionize the maritime industry, where we are launching the first hybrid electric ferry program in the Western Hemisphere. That's a pretty good day to be here. And I'm happy. It is going to revolutionize the maritime industry. And the reason is we know that we've experienced technological change in Washington State in the centuries. We started with beautiful tribal canoes that we still get to pull on during the tribal journey. We moved to steam, and we've still got the Virginia 5 steaming in Puget Sound. It moved to diesel with the Kalakaua, and now we're moving forward with the first hybrid electric. This is the next step in the progression of new maritime technology. And it is a transition that has to happen. It has to happen because we know that we can no longer power our major economic systems with fossil fuels. We know that if we depend on fossil fuels in the decades in the future, Puget Sound will be destroyed because carbon dioxide is acidified in Puget Sound. We know that our forests will burn because of climate change. We know that the weather patterns of the planet will change. So we know that this is a transition that we have to make. We do not have any choices here. What we do have a choice, though, is whether those technologies are invented in England or China and Washington State. I'm proud to be a governor and say Washington State is going to make sure those jobs are right here at Washington State in the next transition of these technologies. And we're going to put together, I've seen the best maritime workers build our ferries in the Olympic class. And today the Olympic class is one of the most efficient maritime vessels in the world today because of the hull design and because of the skilled people here building those boats right at Vigor. So now I'm proud that Washington State is going to take the next step forward. There's 4 or 5 reasons why I'm excited about that. Number one, these hybrid vessels are going to dramatically reduce carbon pollution, about 95%. Every single one of these hulls that we build are going to save 16,340 tons of carbon dioxide pollution every single year. That's an incredible achievement. Number two, they will save about $14 million a year on ferry operating costs, so we can have cheap, clean electricity rather than expensive, dirty diesel fuel to use. Third, they will virtually eliminate the vibration and the noise that we know is problematic for our orcas. So they'll be able to capture Chinook salmon rather than worrying about vibration. Fourth, they will improve reliability on vessels because there's fewer parts to break down on our vessel traffic. By the way, anybody who's got a crab pot, would you kindly keep it out of the ferry lanes? Thank you, Amy. Fifth, and I think this is important, we know in any revolution, the power of the energy source that powers revolutions is the power of imagination. And when we can tell the world that we're building electric ferries, this is going to spark imagination throughout the industry. This started in Norway. We had a delegation to Norway to look at their 10 vessels to move forward. This is going to spark imagination across multiple industries. So I want to thank everybody who's involved in this. Frank, for your leadership. Frank's associates, the best builders. Amy, for your leadership with the safest and largest ferry fleet. Brian Bonlander and Josh, who's worked in this, our great legislators. Steve and Jake, who've led this revolution. Congratulations everywhere, everybody involved. Let's go build another